Good morning. Yes, મારો અવાજ આવે છે clear, guys? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's wait. બીજા join થાય પછી આપણે start કરીએ. Fine. Guys, let's start. Last time what we did was we classified these rolling contact bearings, right? You all know that rolling contact bearings are basically classified as ball bearings and roller bearings. So in ball bearings, you saw single row deep groove ball bearing, filling notch bearing, double row deep groove ball bearing. We have seen many different types of bearings, right? In roller bearings, it was taper roller bearing, right? Then spherical roller bearing. So many types of bearings we have seen. Now, when a person wants to purchase a bearing, right? How he is going to do that? Let us start with that, right? So the topic is designation of rolling contact bearings, right? If someone wants to go into the industrial market and purchase a bearing, then he's not going to say that give me 1 kilo bearing, 2 kilo bearing. Obviously he's going to give something to the manufacturer, so on basis of which manufacturer will provide him that bearing, that particular bearing, right? So this diagram which you are seeing, right, this is very, very important, right? Why? Because we are going to designate our bearing on basis of its bore diameter. Bore diameter आप लोग देख सकते हो गाइस, जहां पे शाफ्ट इंसर्ट होने वाला है, right? That diameter is the bore diameter. Obviously here the shaft will be there and this bearing is going to support the shaft. So this diagram clearly says that there is a bore diameter, there is an outside diameter and width. So once we will start with the numericals of this, right, then in the design data book, clearly on the top, on basis of this diagram, right, on basis of this diagram, bore diameter will be there, outside diameter will be there, and width will be there, right? So let us start. What is the meaning of each of the term? ये जो number लिखा है 6210 or any number, it is 3201 or say 6302, then any number if it is mentioned, then what is the meaning of that number? That you should be knowing it. That is called as designation of rolling contact bearings. Designation means how the bearings are known. Suppose you, me, we are known by our names. Same way, rolling contact bearings are known from their numbers. The number could be, see, it's written here, 3-digit number, it could be a 4-digit number, or it could be a 5-digit number, right? Numbers can be anything, but most probably, like you are seeing here, the numbers will be a 4-digit number, right? So what is the meaning of each digit? That you should know, otherwise you won't be able to know which type of bearing we are talking about. For example, if I tell you in exam, it is said that what is the meaning of, say, 3302, जैसे यहाँ पे 6210 लिखा है. Suppose in exam it is said that tell me the meaning of 3302. Then you should be able to know the meaning of 3302. So first let us understand the meaning of each digit, and then we will see some many examples. So you will understand that, okay, this is how the rolling contact bearings are designated, and if any number is given, then what is the number of meaning of that 4-digit number or 5-digit number or 3-digit number, right? See guys, in rolling contact bearing, you always see the numbers from right, from your right side, right? This is your right side and this one is your left side. So where 0 is written, that is your right side, and where 6 is written, that is your left side. So in books also, in design data books also, right, everywhere the numbers are designated from their right side, right? So we will start from here. So if I want to see the first digit, then from right side, actually it is the 4th digit, right? How? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Guys, are you all understanding? Yes or no? Unmute yourself and tell me. Is it clear what I'm saying, guys? Okay. So let us start. Now see, from right side, the 4th digit, that is this one. From right side, the 4th digit is the type of the bearing. See, it's written here. It is the bearing type, right? So it indicates the type of rolling contact bearing, whether it is a, say, ball bearing, whether it is a roller bearing. And in ball and roller bearings also, for every one, a certain number is written, which you can see here. For example, 0 indicates double row angular contact bearings. 1 indicates self-aligning bearings. 2 indicates self-roller bearings or spherical thrust bearings. 3 indicates taper roller bearings. Double row deep groove bearings. Then what does 6 indicate? It shows here, it indicates single row deep groove ball bearings. Guys, we have seen the classification of all these bearings yesterday in our lecture, right? So it's not that you don't know what is double row deep groove ball bearing, what is taper roller bearing. You know the meaning of all of them because I have shown you with the help of animated videos, right? So you know that. So from right side, the 4th digit, or it might be the 5th digit also. If it is a 5-digit number, then the 5th digit, or else you can say that from your left side, the first digit, from your left side, the first digit, and from your right side, the 4th or 5th digit is going to be your type of bearing, right? So 6 indicates single row deep groove ball bearing. Now, from your left, the 3rd digit, that is this one, it indicates the series of bearing. Or from your right, you can say the 2nd digit, right? So this number indicates the bearing series. Now, what is a bearing series? See, bearing series means how much load carrying capacity that bearing has, right? Whether it is able to carry heavy load, whether it is able to carry medium load, whether it is able to carry light load. So on basis of that, we have 4 series. Extra light series. Extra light series means 0. right? I'm writing down here, extra light series means 0. 2 indicates light series. So here you can see this 2 means light series. 3 indicates medium series. And 4 indicates heavy series. So guys, obviously the very less load will be taken by extra light series. Then light series will be able to take less load. Medium series will be able to take medium load, and very heavy load will be able to be taken by the heavy series bearing. So guys, you should know what is the meaning of this second digit from your left or third digit from your right. It means bearing series. See guys, light series bearings have smallest bearing width. ये जो width है, right? This width which you are seeing, light series bearings, these light series bearings have smallest width, right? Then their outer diameter, the ones which you are seeing here, their outer diameter also will be small. Since we are talking about light series, right? While there, if you talk about heavy series bearings, right, then exactly opposite to that, heavy series bearing, their dimensions will be different and they will be able to take highest load, right? So we have talked about the third digit from your right. Now, obviously, the last 2 digits from your right. Together, we are going to see these digits. These digits indicate bore diameter. What is a bore diameter? You can see here in the diagram. This is your bore diameter, the diameter where your shaft is going to be inserted, because ultimately you all know that a function of a bearing is what? To support the shaft, right? Bearing is what? It is a mechanical element which supports machine parts and permits relative motion between them with minimum friction. तभी तो हम उसको एंटी फ्रिक्शन बेयरिंग बोलते हैं. सो सबसे बड़ा जो फंक्शन है बेयरिंग का, टू सपोर्ट द शाफ्ट, टू लोकेट द शाफ्ट इन इट्स करेक्ट पोजीशन. Right now, what is going to be the meaning of these last 2 digits? Let us understand that in brief. Right, so from your right, the last 2 digits indicates the bore diameter. Right now, if it is written 00 in the last, right now it is written 10, right? Here it is written 10, but if it is written 00, then it indicates bore diameter of 10 mm. If it is written 01, then it means that the bore diameter is of 12 mm. If it is written 02, then it indicates bore diameter of 15 mm. If it is written 03, then it indicates bore diameter of 17 mm. Guys, this is universally the same method of designation of this bore diameter is used. So wherever you see 00 will be bore diameter of 10 mm, 01 will be 12 mm, 02 will be 15 mm, 03 will be 17 mm. Then the question should arise in your mind that right now it is 10 mm. Then what we should do? Then guys, from 4, यानी कि 4 से लेके आगे जहां भी आप जाओ, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, from 4 onwards, bore diameter is 5 times the number. मतलब ये जो नंबर है multiplied by 5 आपको करना है. So 4 5s are 20. If it is 5, then 5 5s are 25. If it is 6, then 6 5s are 30. Whichever number after 4 will be there, you have to multiply it by 5. So 6 5s are 30, 7 5s are 35, and let us come to our number, which is 10 10 5s are 50. So guys, ultimately, if I see this whole number 6210, then what conclusion I should come to? I should come to a conclusion that this is a bearing which is a single row deep groove ball bearing. Since it is 2, so it is a light series bearing. And since this last 2 digits are 10, so 10 5s are 50. This 50 mm is going to be your bore diameter, right? So guys, this designation is very easy. It is not at all complicated. Only thing you have to do is that you have to keep in mind these numbers, that what is the bearing type. You have to understand the numbers of this series, right? And the last 2 digits, you have to understand what is the meaning of the bore diameter. So if you will practice, you will definitely understand what is the meaning of this 4-digit or 5-digit number. Guys, I would insist you all to take a snapshot of this, right? Please take a snapshot of this so that when we do further practice, मैं आपको पूछूं तो आप लोग मुझे आंसर दे पाओ. And please don't keep quiet. Unmute yourself and give me the answer. जब मैं पूछूं कि इसका नंबर क्या है, अनम्यूट करके बताना. प्रैक्टिस अभी करेंगे तो it will be easy for you further. You don't have to mug up anything. You don't have to learn anything. You'll understand and you'll be able to give the answer. So take a snapshot of this screen. So after that, we can move to further examples. We will do some 3 to 4 examples so that it will be clear that how the rolling contact bearings are designated. So guys, see, whichever number is there, it's properly written here. 6 indicates single row deep groove ball bearing. 2 over here indicates the light series, right? So 2 means your light series, and the last 2 digits is your bore diameter. So 01, like I said, it's written here. 01 indicates 12 mm, 02 indicates 15 mm, 03 indicates 17 mm, 04 indicates 4 onwards, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever is there, you have to multiply it by 5. So 10 indicates 10 5s are 50 mm. Very easy designation of rolling contact bearings. Guys, did you all understand? Unmute yourself and tell me yes or no. Did you all understand? Great. So now let us practice further this. Who will tell me what is the meaning of 6? अभी हमने किया था guys, किसी को याद है? What is 6? If you have taken screenshot, you'll be able to answer. 6 indicates deep groove ball bearings, right? And that too specifically
single row deep
yes,
groove ball bearing.
Very good. 6 indicates single row deep groove ball bearing. 0 is your which series? 0 is either one of the series from, yes, anyone wants to answer? What? Very good. 0 is extra light series.
Extra light series.
Correct. That's correct. 0 is extra light series. And what about 00? Guys, what is 00? Anyone? 00 indicates the bore diameter is of 10 mm, right? So if this number is asked to you, what number? 6000. If this bearing is asked, then you will understand that it is a single row deep groove bearing which is not able to carry a heavy load. It is an extra light series bearing, and its bore diameter is going to be of 10 mm. Let us move to further, still some examples, so that whichever number comes, I'm sure you will be able to give the answer. If self-aligning bearing I want to designate, then what would be the number? The number would be 2, right? So 2 is the number given to the bearing type, which is self-aligning bearing. If I want a medium series, then the number is 3, right? If it is 0, 2, then the bore diameter is going to be of 15 mm, because 0, 0 is 10 mm, 0, 1 is 12 mm, and 0, 2 is 15 mm. So guys, if someone asks you in exam that what is the meaning of 2302, then you should be able to give the answer that 2 indicates a self-aligning bearing, 3 indicates a medium series, and 02 indicates that it has a bore diameter of 15 mm. Right? See guys, if you don't understand the designation, then when you will solve the numericals and when you have to select a bearing number from a manufacturer's catalog, then you won't be able to understand that which type of bearing table you should refer and how you should select a bearing. So before we start with the numericals of rolling contact bearings, this topic is very important. It tells us that how many types of bearings are there and what is the meaning of a particular 4-digit or a 5-digit number. Moving ahead, guys, still those who have not taken a snapshot, please take this snapshot, because in nutshell, everything is explained to you that what is the meaning of this 4-digit number, right? For example, like I explained you before, these digits are indicating you the bearing type. Now see, I told you that it could be a 4-digit number, but how it could be a 5-digit number? See, if the number is from a taper roller bearing, like if it is written 30403, right? Then 30 indicates that it is a taper roller bearing, 4 indicates that it is a heavy series, and 03 indicates that its bore diameter is of 17 mm. So previously we discussed with the 4-digit number, but now we saw that the number could be a 5-digit number also. One more unique thing is of a cylindrical roller bearing, the last row which you are seeing here. Cylindrical roller bearings are indicated by this number, NU2. So if it is written this way, NU2, then 403, then it means that it is a cylindrical roller bearing with a heavy series and a bore diameter of 17 mm. Guys, I hope that you all are understanding. सबको समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं? Guys, हाँ या ना? Just unmute yourself
Yes,
and tell me. Yes. Right? So, see, ऐसा जो example है, that is, or that can come in exam. Right? So, if any number is there, whatever is mentioned, right, you should be able to give the answer. क्योंकि अब ये इतना difficult नहीं है. हम और भी प्रैक्टिस करते हैं. Just wait a second. Just wait for a second. I'll again share a screen with you so that we can see few more examples. And if there is any difficulty, that difficulty can be solved. Okay, let's start again. So I'm sharing a screen with you. Now let us go to another example, that if there is this number 6 indicates obviously single row deep groove ball bearing, 3 indicates a medium series, and whenever the number crosses 4, right, then you have to multiply it by 5. So 4 5s are 20, 5 5s are 25, 6 5s are 30, but this is 7. So the bore diameter will be 7 5s are 35. So 6307 indicates that it is a single row deep groove bearing which has a medium series of load carrying capacity, and its bore diameter is of 7 5s are 35 mm. Let's go to one more example. Now, see guys, yes, what is this trying to say? It is trying to say that a rolling contact bearing not necessary will be indicated by a proper 4-digit number, but it is trying to say that it can be designated by 3, 4. We also saw the example of 5 digits or 6 digits in case of the cylindrical roller bearing, right? So every number has a meaning. Last 2 digits indicates bore diameter. Then from your right, the third digit indicates the series, and from your right, the last 2 digits indicates your type of the bearing. So in nutshell, these things are asked. Yes, am I audible guys? मुझे फोन आ गया था तो शायद मेरी आवाज कट गई होगी. Am I clear with you? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So I have today finished one topic which is called as designation of rolling contact bearings. See guys, this is a very, very important topic. How the designation of rolling contact should be done. Why I'm saying? Because let me share a question bank with you, our own question bank, and let me show you what questions are asked in university exams. If you see about different universities, then what questions regarding this is asked. So just a second, let me share. So you can see a question bank. See guys, directly till now numbers are not be asked. But if you see this question, then this is asked many times in university exams. Explain designation of rolling contact bearings, or how are rolling contact bearings designated. Even if you don't know this, then you won't be able to solve these type of numericals, because see, when you will solve the numericals, you should know the meaning of this number. 6 means you already know it is a single row deep groove ball bearing, right? 0 indicates the extra light series, and last 2 digit 10 indicates the bore diameter of 10 5s are 50. So guys, even if this question is not asked, but if the numericals are asked, and in numericals, if you have to select a bearing from a manufacturer's catalog, then also you should remember the designation, right? So this question is very important for us. Further, let me show to you that suppose if you want to find out something regarding this from your design data book, right? Then where can you find out and how you will be able to solve it? So I'll share the design data book also. By the way, those who have not seen the Google Classroom, I have already shared this in your Google Classroom. You have to get this xeroxed, because in your mid-semester exam and in your final exam, both these chapters of rolling contact bearings and sliding contact bearings. You have to carry it in your exam for solving the numericals, right? So if I go to the 4th page, right, then see guys, on page number 15.5, this is given designation of rolling contact bearings, and very clearly see it is mentioned over here. The last 2 digit indicates the bore diameter. They are talking from your left side. From left side, the last 2 indicates the bore diameter. Then in this design data book, they have said that the 3rd digit indicates the series. What is the meaning of light series, extra light series, medium series, and how you should calculate your bore diameter. That is also properly mentioned over here. So guys, this topic will give you a hint from design data book as to how you should calculate this designation of rolling contact bearings. See one more example they have given over here, X307, right? Last 2 digit 07 multiplied by 5 means 7 5s are 35. So it is a bore diameter of 35 mm. This 3 indicates that it is a medium series, and X would be any type of rolling contact bearing. So if this X is written, then you can say that it is a rolling contact bearing. But the last 3 digits, you can definitely give the answer that 3 medium series.
સર તમારો વોઇસ નહીં આવતો.
Yes, હવે આવે છે અવાજ મારો? Guys, am I audible now or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope मैंने जो बोला अब तक मैं वापस रिपीट कर रहा हूं, that in your Bhandari design data book, page number 15.5 and page number 15.6, ये दोनों पेजेस पे डेजिग्नेशन से रिलेटेड इंफॉर्मेशन दी है. तो अगर आपको एग्जाम में ऐसा कुछ क्वेश्चन आता है, then you can take a help of this design data book and you can solve it. Right? Guys, I have already taken your attendance. From next lecture, we are going to see the terminology. What terminology you are able to, we are going to learn. It is also there in the second page. We are going to see the meaning of equivalent dynamic load, what is meant by this PXFR, what is load life relationship, all we are going to see from the next lecture. So I've taken your attendance, guys. You all can leave now. Thank you so much for attending my lecture.